Hi everyone, my name is William Lin. Here's a demo on Streamlit App using Cortex Search Service. This is a local Streamlit app, not a native app. I only have two files to run the Streamlit app on Snowflake. Main.py is a Streamlit Python code host UI for Streamlit Chatbot. You can see it here. It has all the UI codes, Streamlit UI code. The environment.yml file is a config file used for Streamlit app. It can use to hold Python dependencies. Deployment. Streamlit app handles the front end. For the backend data and resources, we still need to get them ready before the Streamlit app. We have a main GitHub flow that handles all the basic stuff like database, schema, table, functions, and the rest. And this is the main workflow. It triggers by the push on that QA and main branches. The files that changes monitoring is under the deployment. So in here we have different jobs that bond to different environment, to that branch, to the QA branch, and the production branch. And each one of them are using GitHub environment. And this GitHub environment contains all the related variables and secrets that used in that environment. And here, so let me just show you that. So for example, like GitHub settings, and here are the environments you can set. And here I have that environment with one secret and 5 variables. So you can see that it's try to pull these variables and secrets out, because this is the dev job, so it'll look under the dev folder. It will pick up all the SH and SQL files alphabetically, subfolder and file name, and run through every one of them. Here's the script to handle that. So if it's a SH file, so it will run bash, and if it's a SQL file, it will use Snow CLI and run the file. Alright, so let's go through them. So the init file, basically the database schema and the movie objects that supporting the Cortex Search service. Here's the table, and the definition of the table is one of the, you can put them in a separate JSON files. This is easier and cleaner to handle. And then the movie objects, basically setting up an external stage, pulling the data down, the free movies data, and also the functions related to the Cortex Search service, and then create a Cortex Search service. To deploy the Streamlit app, we're gonna have another workflow. Let's take a look at that. So this is the workflow to deploy Streamlit app. So this is the YAML file. Still watching all 3 branches, and the folder looking into is the Streamlit app folder. So any file changes here will trigger this deploy. And what this YAML will do is still take the environment variables connecting to Snowflake, run this file, deploy Streamlit app. So let's take a look. So in here, basically it's pretty simple. Snow Streamlit deploy the database and the schema. It's deploying using the Snow Streamlit deploy. Snow CLI will use Snowflake's YAML for deployment. This YAML file do not need it if not using CLI to deploy. And to avoid already exist error every time we run this, so we're gonna use replace. And this YAML file will automatically create the stage to hold artifact files. After successfully deployed it, we can access on the Snowsight, Projects Streamlit, Streamlit UI, which is a chatbot on movies.